Abstract Expressionism exploded after World War II. It shifted the art world's focus to New York City. Artists wanted a new way to express intense emotions. Many people hated it at first, but it still matters. Is this art or an accident? Is this art or an accident? Imagine a world where the boundaries between reality and dreams blur, where the impossible becomes possible. Surrealism unlocks the power of the unconscious, revealing the hidden landscapes of the mind. Unexpected combinations and surprising juxtapositions create a world where anything can happen. What if art wasn't about perfection, but about capturing a fleeting moment? Impressionism, a 19th-century art movement, tossed perfection aside. Prioritizing freely brushed colors, they painted ordinary life outdoors, capturing sunlight's fleeting effects. Art critic Louis Leroy sarcastically named the movement after Claude Monet's impression, Sunrise. Initially hated, Impressionism's fresh vision paved the way for modern art. What do you think? The Renaissance, more than just art, it was a total rebirth. From the 14th to 16th centuries, Europe transitioned from the Middle Ages to a new focus on classical ideas. It started in Florence, fueled by rich patrons like the Medici family who supported the arts. Is Baroque the original extra? This flamboyant style of art flourished from the early 1600s to the mid-1700s. Think over the top, but in a skilled, awe-inspiring way. Cubism, art's biggest puzzle, breaking objects into shapes and showing them from multiple angles at once. That's Cubism. Before Cubism, art tried to create an illusion. Cubism shattered that. Pablo Picasso and Georges Braque were the masterminds. They worked closely together, almost like they were having a visual conversation. Cubism didn't come from nowhere. Paul Cézanne's emphasis on geometric forms was a major influence. Think Andy Warhol's soup cans, Roy Lichtenstein's comic book explosions. That's pop art, but it's way more than just famous images. In the boring old days of fine art, artists were all stuffy. Pop art crashed the party with everyday objects and a big dose of irony. It started brewing in the UK with thinkers fascinated by American pop culture, then exploded in the US as a reaction to all that serious, abstract expressionism. Nature taking over buildings, not quite, but Art Nouveau was all about natural forms. Born in the 1890s, Art Nouveau was a rebellion against the traditional art styles focused on movement and asymmetry. It exploded across Europe, from Hector Guimard's Paris metro entrances to displays at the Paris International Exposition. Gothic art emerged in 12th century France. It grew out of Romanesque art and spread across Europe. While Gothic architecture is well known, the period included sculpture, stained glass, and illuminated manuscripts. Christian art was key, connecting Old and New Testament stories. The Virgin Mary's image became more human. Minimalism is intentionally living with only the things you truly need. It means focusing on what brings value to your life. It is a reaction to consumerism, and a desire for a simpler way of life. The art movement started in the 1960s in New York. Visual art characterized by hard edges, simple forms, and industrial materials. Minimalism applies to everyday life, in music with repetition, in literature, and in design. Comment below if we missed anything. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.